HollowbyHoney. I am your lead reader, Elle, and we are presenting today a 2-pile pick a card under the topic, what messages does heaven have for you, or what are messages from heaven? And for pile 1, I have these Angelite chunks. In pile 2, I have this mystery white crystal. So I'll give y'all some time to look at these two. This is again pile 1, and this is pile 2. Pile 1, if you are ready, this is your pile with the Angelite chunks again. All my crystals that I use in my videos are in my shop. You can go to the links linked below to get access to them. I'm always having a sale on Etsy, so don't be worried about that. Okay, pile 1. Let's get started. I already shuffled y'all main tarot cards. I'll be doing the oracle cards later on for y'all's reading live on camera. Since you have the Angelite chunks and so many, I'm going to just shuffle these. Whatever angel numbers come out for you, pile 1, see what those mean for you. Okay, so let's get some angel numbers. Let's do one more. Okay, so you have 1133, 2036, 424, 5581, 2222, and 999. Let me know if any one of those angel numbers resonate with you, if they hold any significance, or if you went to go see what they mean. Let your peers know in the comments below. So let's get to y'all's song. What message does the angels have for you through song? Let's see. It's Kiss Me by Ed Sheeran. Kiss Me. Okay, let's get started into y'all's reading. First card that you have out the deck is the Page of Pentacles. That's not the page, that's the Knight of Pentacles, actually. Then you have the 8 of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So I said y'all had the Ace of Cups. Next, the Star. The 6 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. This matched my outfit. Side note, 10 of Pentacles. The Magician. The Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Give me a second, because this is my first time looking at y'all's cards. I didn't even look at them. And at the bottom of the deck, you had the Queen of Pentacles. That's the overall energy. Getting a lot of Capricorn energy from this pile. I'm not sure if you all are Capricorns, or maybe y'all are in y'all 10th house profection year. You might want to look that up, what 10th house profection years are. I know for sure age 21 is 10th house profection year, and then every 12 years from that, I believe. But your 12th house profection year are like your career building years, and that's the years that you really focus on your career, your self-image, your reputation, in building success for yourself. And this pal definitely has a lot of themes surrounding that. As soon as I see the Magician with the Star, y'all are some master manifestors. This entire reading feels like a yes from the heavens that you are fully supported in whatever you're trying to build for yourself, specifically career and material wise. Y'all have the Ten of Pentacles in your reading. That is a beautiful confirmation and affirmation that you are meant for something big in this lifetime and that you are building something big. And I think a lot of y'all are building this with a partner. Maybe y'all are coming together. That could be either a business partner or a romantic partner with that Four of Wands. So take that how it resonates. But yes, I really think that y'all are going towards your dreams in that bag with this Knight of Pentacles. I think some of y'all might be in a planning phase as well. So again, take that how it resonates. This Eight of Cups, I want to clarify, because for some people I'm hearing this Eight of Cups could be literally meaning leaving like a mediocre lifestyle or leaving behind poverty, and for others that might be leaving behind or walking away from somebody. What's that Eight of Cups, Spirit? Okay, so yeah, you have the Hierophant. That came out as a clarified card. Yeah. So you have the Two of Wands. You all are definitely planning something. And then you have the Six of Swords at the bottom. So that's the same message that just came out twice. This retreat card, this Eight of Cups, could be leaving behind, not necessarily leaving behind, it could be going to discover more about yourself with this Hierophant. I think you are taking a path by yourself to figure out what you want in your life and to figure out how to pour into your own cup or what fills your cup. This just feels like a journey. And I think all of y'all are at different spaces currently right now, and that's not really clear. Like, where are you at this present moment? But it looks like everyone is headed towards success and whatever they define as success or whatever they dream of. And I think a lot of y'all are going to become successful because you are taking the time to develop yourself and your skills. You are putting in the time and effort to really plan out your dreams, and then you're implementing the changes and the lessons that you have been learning along the way. And I think with this Hierophant card, a lot of y'all are going through spiritual transformations and upgrades, which is leading you towards a higher path and a higher purpose. And again, with the Star card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, and all these different people around you, because it looks like you all have, or you will be having support systems, strong support systems, and a lot of recognition for what you're doing. You are completely supported in whatever you are dreaming of. And the last card that I pulled for y'all was the Queen of Wands. So I do think that y'all have to be good communicators. Then you have the Magician is Mercury ruled. So a part of your journey, I believe, will be a lot of networking. So if y'all struggle with communicating and expressing yourself with others, now is the time to break yourself out of that introvertedness, that shyness. There's nothing wrong with being introverted. But if you want to succeed in life and you want to build empires and legacies, you might need some help with that. And closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm seeing that with this pile as well. If you want it, you got to make it happen for yourself. as long as you are putting in the work necessary to get to where you want to be, you will be successful. And that's basically all I'm getting from this. This was just a confirmation reading from the heavens that you are supported. Period. I'm gonna get some oracle messages from the work your light that was speaking to me when I thought about the theme for this reading. So hopefully we get some more confirmations with this deck. What messages does heaven have for my pal ones? Yep. Where are you called to be journeyed to? I think I read that wrong. Where are you being called to journey to in Rama? Like I said, with that, again, that Eight of Cups is really sticking out to me. Y'all are definitely on a journey. If not spiritual, then maybe physical. Maybe relocation and movement is a common theme. Maybe y'all are thinking about moving because there are quite a few different landscapes and planning cards in this deck. In this pile. So I do think that you all are physically moving as well. Your journey might be in a different location than where you are now, or in a different environment. What messages does the heavens have for my pile one? Messages for pile one. Messages for pile one. Y'all might only have that one because they not trying to come out. Any messages for pile one? If so, we're just gonna take that. Okay, fine. See, I told y'all this was a confirmation. If you were worried, don't be worried. It says you are already doing it. You are already doing what you are supposed to do. If you have been not seeing like results or getting a lot of recognition, and you have like this big plan, this big business, these ventures that you're doing, and you're just like, okay, well, when am I gonna blow up? Don't worry about that, because it's coming. Underneath, you're already doing it. It says stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. And then the crumbling says, what are you clinging on to? So I knew I was having like some feeling about this Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. I think you are having a hard time letting go of somebody or something, and that could slightly be interfering with your blessings, because you are clinging on to something that you know you should be letting go of. Then you have the Chariot. So again, that's moving away from something and moving towards victory and success. And sometimes victory and success comes with sacrifice. So whatever you are holding on to, and you know what it is, I can't tell you. Whatever resonates when you thought about that, it's time to let that go. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I just confirmed to y'all that y'all are supported. If these are like romantic relationships, then I'm not even gonna tell y'all what to do. But yeah, I'm just gonna let that go. I'm not gonna tell nobody what to do. Let's get some messages from the Akashic deck as well, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, Akasha, what messages do you have for my pile ones? Look at that first card after the deck, the Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel of communication. So I think you all, if you're not going into careers of communication, your ability to communicate will be improving as you gain more confidence in yourself and as you journey further down your path, because you know it's a requirement to achieve the success you want to. If you have been afraid that your shyness and your introvertedness is going to get in the way, it won't. Your dreams are much bigger than your fears, so don't worry about that. But that still requires effort on your part, though. So don't think just because you're watching this reading or if you're hearing like, oh, you're bound for success, but you don't want to put in the work to change and be a better communicator, be a more confident speaker, then nothing is going to happen if you do nothing. But you have to put in effort to be a better communicator. What messages do you have for my pal one from Akasha? I got balance. I'm hearing balanced priorities, balanced work, balanced relationships, and lastly, balanced self-care as well. You know where you fit into that. And then your last one is the Muse. I think this is a really beautiful deck or pile of cards. At the bottom you have will, wisdom, and mind. And that card is all about how the ascended masters are supporting you along your endeavors. So that is like the 5 times the confirmation that you are being supported in whatever you are trying to do. I want to read the Muse because that's sticking out to me. And then after that, we're going to head out. So the Muse, which is again this beautiful card right here. This card shows a time of very highly successful resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and from the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. Okay. So those are all the messages I have for y'all. Keep going. Trust your path. Let go of whatever you have to let go of. And keep reassuring yourself that what you're doing is worth it and it will pay off, because it is, it will. You are supported. Bye guys. Pal 2. Let's get started on your reading, but first, you already know, you got to do your angel numbers for your messages from heaven reading. So let's see how your angels communicate to you through angel numbers. Okay, I see a couple of the same numbers from pile 1, 2. So I see 3218. Angel number 1, 3218. You have 232, 232, 2222. Mind you, that date is coming up, February 2nd, 22nd, 2222. And then you have 1133. 1133. So if you want to pause this reading and let me know if any of those numbers had any significance to you. Birthdays, anniversaries, let me know. Let's see what song your angels want to communicate to you. And then let me know if y'all listen to these songs and if you hear anything significant pop out. So your angel song for today is, or your message from the heavens is F the World by Baes. Fuck the World. That's the song. So let's see if y'all reading has any synchronicities with that song. So your first card that came out was the 2 of Swords. Second card was the Page of Wands. The 4 of Cups. Page of Cups. The Hierophant. The King of Swords. The Hanged One. The 10 of Cups. And then you have the Empress. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers. So, when I started this reading, I offered the 2 of Swords, and then I seen next, it was not the Page of Wands, it was actually the 4 of Cups. I heard taken for granted. I'm going to be honest with you. And this could be either way, in my opinion. It seems like either you all were taken for granted by someone that you thought could be like the one. That could be your Ten of Pentacles, or vice versa. You took someone else for granted that saw you as their Ten of Cups, and maybe you walked away from that. Or maybe you didn't feel like you were good enough at that time. You didn't want to hurt that person. And it wasn't the right timing for it with this Four of Cups right there. Or this could be their energy. Take it how it resonates, but it's one of y'all. I don't think this person, or maybe you, but for now I'm going to say this person. I don't think this person wanted to hurt you, so they just walked away. Maybe they had like a little inkling that you could be more than just like a fling or a girlfriend or a romantic partner. Maybe they thought that you could be the one too, or a soulmate. But they had other things to worry about. They had stuff going on in their own lives. With this Page of Wands, I do think that they probably were taking action towards other things or other people, and they wanted to prioritize that, so they didn't have the love that they could give or the love that you deserved available to you yet. But I think this was a hard decision though with this Two of Swords card, because maybe the attraction was mutual and they were equally interested in you, but not ready for a real commitment. But I feel like there was a shift somewhere. Because after that, it went from the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, to the Page of Cups. And then you have the Hierophant too, right? That came after the Page of Cups. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, and Taurus energy can be slow and steady. So maybe slowly over time they realized that they made a mistake. I'm feeling like that's what that was, or they made the wrong choice with the Lovers here, and then under the Lovers you have the Magician. Maybe they realized that later on, or a little bit too late, that you weren't what they manifested, everything that they dreamed of. Because everyone dreams of a Ten of Cups. That is absolute abundance. That's literally having it all. So maybe they realized later on that they could have had it all with you, and they walked away from that. But I'm also seeing with the Hierophants, I think in this break, they learned a lot about themselves and maybe what they really want and desire. And I feel like they'll be coming back in. This is the Swords card. Swords, I believe, with timing aren't that fast. Air signs aren't that fast. So eventually they are going to come back in and be communicative when they come back into you, towards you. And I think this will be after a long time of, again, self-reflection and learning, because you would have both the Hanged Man and the Hierophant here. Now the Hanged one is water, I believe, and the Hierophant is earth. But either way, I think they have to spend a lot of time working on themselves. And you all might be mirroring each other. So if you have been working on yourself and growing and going through a lot of obstacles and challenges, they likely are going through the same thing. But I'm seeing you are in this Empress energy. So they are the one. They are your Emperor. And y'all are a match. But let's try to get some clarifying cards. Let's see. Damn nails. My spirit, yep. First, this came out quick too. The Three of Wands. And that's usually the like implementing card or movement card. So they are moving towards you. They're making plans to come back in. But they have to figure out what they're going to say. I think they have to figure out if they are truly ready as well. So maybe they were going through a lot of things, or they had priorities elsewhere. Clarify the Two of Swords spirit. Yeah. With that, you have the Ace of Wands. So I do think there's a lot of passion in this connection. Maybe they have been watching you and they are also inspired by you. Or something is going on in their life that is inspiring them to come in with passionate action. Clarify the Four Cups. Let's from heavens clarify the Four Cups. Oh, they turned around. Clarify the Four Cups. Clarify. Okay, you don't want to clarify. Please clarify the Four Cups, please. Yeah, you have the Hermit. So they may have been in the Hermit energy. If you have been worried that this person has been dating other people, or maybe at the bottom of the deck you have the Eight of Wands. So when it comes to timing, I did say earlier that they might be coming in slowly. I think there might be a range of time here, depending on the person or how long y'all have been in separation. But I do think that this person has made some major changes in their life with the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Hanged One. They might not have done it necessarily for you, but they had you in mind. I think they make these changes for themselves, though, which is a good thing, because you know that the change is real when people do it for themselves. But if you have been changing too, and you've evolved into this Empress energy, the divine feminine energy, the creator, the fertile, stable queen, then they are likely again going through the same things, becoming the emperor, bossing up, becoming more balanced, and finding themselves. So if you want to take this person back after they kind of took you for granted, then do you. It seems like their intentions are pure, so it could have that. I think this is the case of the right person, wrong timing. If you don't believe in that, I don't know what to say, but this really feels like that's what this is. I think this is the right person, but y'all came together at the wrong time, which could have been painful to you if you were the one that got rejected. But I think that person did it rightfully because they knew they would hurt you if they took your offer then and there. So they did the work and they changed to become a better person, one that you deserved, and not one that you would have had to build up. Okay. So I'm going to get some messages for y'all from the Work Your Light deck. What messages does the heavens have for my pal too? So the first two cards you have are Council of Light, which says divine orchestration, help us in the realms. So I do think that this is your soulmate. If that's the case, if y'all have, I feel like these are y'all's higher selves and your angels working to bring y'all together. So your lives are most likely mirroring each other, and it was not the right timing. I think I had the impression that a lot of y'all still want this person. You're still thinking about them. You're wondering what if, and you might even stalk their page too and keep up with them. So I think y'all might be watching each other. And then I have Lumeria, creating heaven on earth is happening, and that reminds me of this Empress energy. I think a lot of these people might be y'all's baby mamas, baby daddies. They might be the parents to your children. Y'all might have some little indigo babies. Let's get one more from the Work Your Light deck. Messages to my pal too. From the heavens, Work Your Light deck. Messages from the heavens for pal too. Messages from the heavens for pal too. These cards don't want to come out today. I guess they don't want to tell y'all too much. Okay. Finally. You have get grounded. You have a lot of earth energy in this pal too. It says empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Again, that Empress energy is loud. She's literally the divine feminine, Mother Earth, and nature. In other decks, she is like pregnant with the world. So I think you all need to get more in tune with your nature, or nature literally, and whatever that means, or maybe even get more in your feminine energy, in that receptive energy. Because if this person is coming towards you, I think you need to be more receptive of whatever they have to say than defensive. Even if their rejection in the past hurt you, hear them out first. You don't got to take them back necessarily. You don't have to be romantic partners with them, but I think they have a place in your life, and they're meant to be there. Okay. Let's get just a couple more messages from the... I knew this was going to come out. Fated meeting. I'm going to read this to y'all. Okay. Let's get one more. Or these two. So you have the garden and Atom. So again, this is a divine connection. Because Atom that's the angel. That's like a grandmother, and then the lover, and a spirit guide. All of these people are coming together to make this connection happen. So this is you, this is your lover, this is the angel, this is the grandmother, and that's the spirit guide. If it's meant to be, it will be. And then you have the garden. I did say that y'all could have kids together. We have 2 kids playing in the garden. But I'm going to read just the fated meeting. And then after that, we're done. So, fated meeting. With this card, you are coming to a very important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new, or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. Karma from past lives may have brought you together, so it's important for you both to... Okay, it's important for both of you to stay alert. Keep your individual and collective growth a priority, and act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honor your karmic contract, this could be one of the highest relationships you know. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, a creative project, or an important purpose that you hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's past life publisher, a spiritual teacher, a brother, a sister, whoever it is. It is powerful and a promising relationship, so get ready. It's almost time. You got the Hierophant too, the spiritual teacher. So I do think that for most of y'all this is a romantic relationship, but like you said, it could be a spiritual teacher, a publisher, a brother, a sister, or a business partner as well. So take it however it resonates. I hope you all were excited about that reading. It sounds lovely. I'm excited about it. I think it's partially for me too. Again, if you want access to the crystals, that link is below. Please donate to the tip jar. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me who it's about. Please communicate and interact. Thank you guys for being here, supporting me. Love y'all. Bye-bye.